Oh, they're creepy and they're kooky, mysterious and spooky. They're all together ooky, the Addams family. Now, before I start, there's a request from one of my subscribers. If you're watching this, thank you for the request. If you'd like to request me anything, any Halloween-related video, or something that I can review around the Halloween time, let me know in the comments below. So, the 2019 animated adaptation of The Addams Family. I recently rewatched it. Yes, I watched it 2 times, and I gotta say, I actually enjoyed it. I mean, I enjoy this film as a fun popcorn movie. And maybe as an Addams Family movie too as well. Can't be better than, the 90s live-action Addams Family movies. I mean, it's got all the Addams in this. You probably know them. Gomez, Morticia, Lurch, Pugsley, Wednesday, Grandma, Uncle Fester, and of course Cousin It as well. Oh, and Thing as well. You can't forget Thing. And the reason why I'm reviewing this is because, Tim Burton's new Addams Family show, Wednesday, is going to be on Netflix. Even though I don't trust Netflix, I can tell the new Wednesday TV show is probably going to be, a big comeback for Tim Burton. Now, let's start off, the positives I could say about this. I could say it's probably, the animation. Because I guess, the animation is kind of like, the old Addams Family, comics that were around decades ago. Because it's got that, Tim Burton style, which I know it was originally going to be by Illumination. It was going to be stop motion, but they decided, hey, you know what, let's just make it CGI. Okay, why not? And of course, the voices they chose for the characters. Possibly, the best is probably, Oscar Isaac as Gomez. We also got Nick Kroll as Uncle Fester. I gotta say, I do like him, even though he can't outshine Christopher Lloyd's version of Uncle Fester. I can still enjoy him. Possibly, he's got that Nick Kroll voice. Wait, Nick Kroll knows how to do it. And it's kind of hard, do impressions of, Fester, And of course, there's Finn Wolfhard as Pugsley. And let's just face it, the 2010s, gave us stuff like, Stranger Things, which is, the biggest hit on Netflix. I mean, that's the thing, that put Netflix on the map. I mean, after all, money is money after all. And of course, Chloe Grace Moretz as Wednesday. And I can say the rest actually did a great job. But of course, there's also some new stuff they added to this as well. Like, of course, the giant tree Ichabod, and of course, the fact they also have a lion. And of course, Wednesday has a pet octopus. What's it, Socrates, I believe? Which I don't remember Wednesday having a pet octopus in the live-action movies. I don't. It's just me, I think. Well, that's the pros I have. Are there any more stuff? That's the only thing I could say about it, right? Not exactly. I do have a few little cons with this. For starters, it's already got, just like most animated films, it's got to have pop culture references, just like, a typical DreamWorks movie. With, them referencing stuff like, I don't know, The Shining, It, or Frankenstein. And you also have Lurch singing, Everybody Hurts. I mean, they also did that in the teaser trailer as well, which is kind of weird. It is, it can be funny, but it sometimes can be, distracting. And not to mention, the Addams Family also had, extended members, which is kind of weird. I mean, there's more of them. I mean, I remember the Addams Family's always been, Lurch, Gomez, Morticia, Grandma, and Fester, and Pugsley, and Wednesday, and Thing, and Cousin It. I could see why they had to add a few more Addams. I could see why. And of course, they also had, a villain in this as well, which later on she actually did turn good at the end. It's kind of like, another one of those villains that turned, well, good, kind of like, something like, I don't know, Gru from Despicable Me. And of course, there's some jokes I like in this as well. It's actually impressive how, this movie made a lot of money because, duh, it's the Addams family, It's because of the brand. And I could see how, I don't know, movies like this, how it started off, the trend of taking, already things that were live action and, make them animated. Somehow you could have Smurfs The Lost Village to thank for that. And maybe, Garfield Gets Real and TMNT, the 2000 animated movie, which also lead the way to other movies like, this one. And, well, the others, the less we say about them, the better. Overall, The Addams Family 2019 is actually, a perfect, way to introduce The Addams Family to a brand new audience. Plus, a perfect animated movie from last decade. So if you're a fan of The Addams Family, I say go give this a watch. However, if you're only a fan of the live-action movies and the original TV show, I could say this is not for you. But for me, watch it again, I had a fun time with this. That's why I'm giving this 7 out of 10. I enjoyed it. Alright, so what's my next review gonna be? What? Frankenstein, huh? Wait, which one? Which Frankenstein movie do I have to review tomorrow night? What? The one from 2015? Shit.